Just the color, our color, our pigmentation. Blackness is essence, it's soul, it's jazz, it's funk, it's rhythm. If you got hue, if you got rhythm, it's because you're black. And everybody has more or less rhythm. But it requires rhythm just to walk. It requires rhythm just to talk. It requires rhythm to think. If you don't believe me, have a concussion. Try to have coherent thoughts. You'll be able to appreciate that rhythm. Blackness is not just the absence of light. It's the condensation of light, like a black cloud full of thunder and lightning. Like a piece of black coal. When you set it on fire, it bursts into a flaming star. The main word in star is tar. And you can't see that blackness from which it came because of the brilliance. Just like black sunlight. You can't see the blackness from which it came because of that brilliance. But if you stand out in the sun long enough, it'll paint you black. Black holes in space be eating stars and galaxies because it has a blackness that is stronger than light. Black diamonds, scientists say they came from outer space, hit the earth about 4 billion years ago. When the earth was just one continent, perhaps these black diamonds started the continents to break it up. But that it's like a black diamond god took a piece of himself and threw it across eons at the precise trajectory and velocity until it hit Africa. Because black diamonds can only be found in Africa, mainly the heart of Africa. Black diamonds. When the Greeks first came across the Ethiopians, they were astonished and amazed at how beautiful they were, how regal they were in manner and behavior. So much so that they took the first 4 letters of the word Ethiopia and created a new word, ethics, the science and study of human behavior and morality. That's what we call it today. But originally, it was the science and study of Ethiopians. More specifically, black people. And it's the science that they still use today. And they took your black mythocracies and black mythologies, and they created the myth of the white male god Zeus, living in high places and spaces. And they created this myth and made it a reality, which I don't have a problem with, except that they did it at the expense of everybody else. And they created a cult from this myth. And a lot of human beings have been sacrificed for you to have the privilege of watching Jerry Springer. But perhaps the greatest myth they created was the myth of white people, separate from and superior to the rest of us, as in for whites only. No dogs or colors allowed. Now, either the 6 billion people of color from this planet came from this handful of so-called white people, and we're all white, or the handful of so-called white people came from the 6 billion people of color. We're all people of color. And black. When we were making it difficult, when we were making it politically incorrect to call us Negro and color, people of color, we forgot to make it politically incorrect to call them white. Now, I know it's easier to say white than European or Caucasian, but it's much more expensive too. Because feigning to be white has given them their MasterCard, their Visa card, their white privilege card, which is why you can go anywhere in the world and the people on the top of the totem pole will usually be of lighter complexion, and those on the bottom will be of darker complexion. Mainly black. And then they created Hollywood to perpetuate this myth, and perhaps the first big blockbuster, Birth of a Nation.
Go ahead.
All the good guys in white, all the bad guys in black. But they never stopped creating this movie. They kept refining it and making it more palatable. Until finally they made it the greatest blockbuster in the history of the world on earth, renamed as Star Wars. That's the same movie. All the good guys in white, all the bad guys in black. And if that wasn't convincing enough, the ultimate bad guy, Darth Vader, they gave the voice of a black man, James Earl Jones. And this is why, brothers, you can sit on a BART train and no one will sit next to you. Not even when it's crowded. Standing room only. And yours is the only seat. Free. Because you are the creature from the Black Lagoon. You are King Kong. You are Darth Vader. You are the black cat, and you might give him bad luck. You are black male, so you might blackmail them. You have black balls, so you might blackball them. You are the black sheep. You are on the blacklist. This prejudice has been embedded into the language of the culture and the culture of the language. But black Jesus is no myth. Black Jesus is no fairy tale. Black Jesus has been on the cross for 400 years. You, brothers, have been persecuted. But also, you've been resurrected and resurrected. You are Marcus Garvey, like Jesus. You are Elijah Muhammad. You are Malcolm X. You are Martin Luther King. You are Muhammad Ali. You are Bob Marley. You are Huey P. You are Nelson Mandela. And you just keep coming. And we got a new breed coming up. A new breed. A new breed that doesn't idolize legends, we create them. We don't worship gods, we become them. We don't obey commandments, we make agreements. We think something is right and good to do, we may do it. But not because you commanded us. And because I love everything about you but you. I love everything about you but you. Sing. I love everything about you but you. Yeah, you can help me out. I love everything about you but you. Check it out. They want the black spirit. They want the black mind. They want the black soul. They want the black behind. They want the black muscle. They want the black heart. They want the black music. They want the black art. They want the black rhythm. They want the black hips. They want the black power. They want the black lips. They want the black mummies buried treasures in bones because they can stand you when you're living, but they dig you when you're gone. They want the black Madonna. They want the black savior. They want the black neighborhood, but not the black neighbor. But you.